Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding this. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this is for the week of December 8th through the 14th, 2025. Leo, what's good? Let's see. Leo. Okay. You have the Journey in reverse. This is the Death card in reverse, Leo. What are you holding on to, hoping that it'll somehow change or revive or come back? That's just like, no, Leo, it is in your best and greatest interest to just let go, let it decay, and let the ending, the death of this be the fertilizer that makes the soils of your new life abundant, you know? There's something here. Whenever the Death card comes out in reverse, it's like, Leo, we have to let go of something. We have to give up on something. And then right next to that is the Moon on Water, which is a very kind of psychically confusing card. You know, the Moon card in the tarot represents listening to your psychic intuition when it shows you the way. You know, like for example, let's just say your highest and greatest path, right, is laid out in front of you. And if it's nice and sunny out, that represents like you're very consciously aware of like the next 100 steps you need to take on your journey, on your highest and greatest good. But if it's nighttime out, you might not be able to see the next 100 steps in your highest and greatest path in life. But the moonlight will shine the next couple of steps in front of you, and you might not know where this path is leading, but you know that your intuition right now is saying, just do this thing. Okay, if I can give an example of this, the last toxic relationship I was in, right? Everything in my intuition was telling me to leave. The scary part about it was I had no idea how I was going to take care of certain things that partner was taking care of. I had no idea how I was going to survive. All I knew was that there's something screaming in my intuition, and also very loudly in my environment. My spirit guides are very dramatic, okay? And I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to survive this. I don't know how things are going to work out. But I do know that my intuition is telling me I gotta leave right now. And I always know, every time you listen to that intuition, you're always taken care of. The universe isn't gonna ask you to take a leap of faith and then leave you high and dry. Okay, so whatever it is you're scared about, like, oh, but if I follow my intuition, like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? The answers will find you. You might only be able to see the next step you need to take, which is letting something go, leaving something behind. You might not know how the future is going to unfold for you and how that's actually going to work out in your favor. You just have to have trust and faith in yourself and your intuition. You know, you're being asked to take a sort of leap of faith here in walking away or letting go of something or making some sort of big change. And you might not know where that leap will take you. You might not be able to see what is on the other side of that edge, but all you know is that's the way I gotta go. We have the Nine of Vessels in reverse with generosity. Okay, so this is telling me whatever you're taking a leap away from, whatever you're leaving behind, may have taken up a lot of your time and your energy. Leo, I am seeing it's more of like a metaphorical leap of faith. Okay, if you're thinking to yourself like, well, I did leave behind significant things these past couple of months, but like they're long in the past, I don't really know what you're talking about. Bear with me here, okay? Yes, there's literal examples like that relationship, that job, whatever, that you walked away from probably in like August, September, I'm gonna assume, because I've been doing your readings for a while now. That's not necessarily what we're talking about. We are talking about you walking away and letting go of a version of you, is what I'm seeing. A version of you who so generously and abundantly has available time, energy, and space for so many different people and things and everything. Leo, I'm seeing what's ready to be released is a chapter of your life where your energy is scattered. Okay, because you've had some long-held dreams. Okay, this is life purpose, passionate level dreams of career success in a certain field or business or being seen in some big way, creating generational wealth, manifesting a life partner, family, like these big, big life goals and milestones and dreams of yours, you're ready to embrace that and embark on that journey. It's requiring a sacrifice of your scattered energy though. Okay. And I'm seeing different examples popping up. Now, these examples aren't going to resonate with everyone watching, but somebody here, like there's going to be multiple things you're releasing that are associated with your old identity. For example, some of y'all are quitting alcohol entirely, even if you don't have a problem with it. It's just more so like really taking your life seriously. Cutting out all the extra crap. In general, I'm seeing here, there's like one person watching who is downgrading your phone, going from a smartphone to like a flip phone, landline or something. I'm seeing that for someone. It's like no longer feeling obligated to see friends, to see family, constantly going to them, driving to them, flying to them, and more so embarking on a chapter of your life where it's just your personal family. Does that make sense? So, like instead of making so much time for like your siblings, your parents, whatever, some of you guys, it's like you're making more time for your spouse, your children. And if you don't have that, this is you making time for yourself. And I feel like we all, there's a certain level of guilt associated with that, isn't there? Leo, I'm picking up on some guilt that you may be feeling associated with whatever it is that you're releasing. Or like, almost like a fear of missing out is what I'm picking up on, that you need to let go of. And I just feel like if you have like a really good season of just really, really living a simple life and, having a simple routine, not so chaotic all over the place, I feel like it's going to be a game changer for you. We have the Woodward, which to me is very symbolic of like the Strength card and listening to one's intuition very fiercely. Okay, being able to face what isn't working and make sacrifices where need be. We have the Page of Bows in reverse right next to that. Yeah. And when I think of pages, I think of childlike exuberance. I think of naivety. I think of, our youthful way of operating. And specifically with the Page Bows, Page of Fire. To me, it's like a fun sort of party animal energy. Prioritizing, going out drinking, partying, never wanting to miss out socially, wanting to be, really like you may have been the type of person who went to every single party, helped every friend whenever they needed it, prioritizing all these things, kind of spreading yourself too thin, Leo. And I just feel like you need a sort of, I'm picking up on a transition, a big life transition, where it's like, because think of it like this: if you're trying to manifest a really successful career, health, family, right? I feel like those are the three big manifestations for a lot of y'all, and money comes with that too. That's just, that reality is not in alignment with spreading yourself so thin socially, you know what I mean? It's like if you do get married and have kids and your own like little nuclear family, or like you're a successful business owner, career person, whatever, are you really going to have the time and the capacity to be this sort of party animal, like saying yes to all these random things? Probably not. So it's like, and that's the thing when it comes to manifesting your desires, you have to align yourself with the version of you who already has those desires. And what I'm seeing here is there's certain big changes that you may be making this week to put yourself in alignment with that. Specifically, the word sacrifices is coming through. And I'm particularly getting like, I don't know, like a serious simplicity. Like I said, some of y'all are like quitting alcohol. Some of y'all are like, I don't know, it's just an energy. It's really hard to describe in a logical way. But if I try to use words to describe this energy, it's kind of like not spreading yourself so thin socially, like constantly driving to people, saying yes to all these favors, saying yes to this and that and this and that, and just really simplifying who's in your life, how frequently you see people. Like, you don't have to see people multiple times a week, unless you want to, but it's like, I don't know. Then we have the Five of Stones, endurance. I feel in this card with the word endurance, it kind of gives us a certain level of strength. When I think of endurance, I think of your ability to withstand uncomfortable situations for long periods of time. And Leo, another thing I'm picking up on is getting serious about money and spending, taking a break from spending this week, like stretching yourself thin in order to get your finances back on track. Some of y'all may be doing endurance training, which, by the way, I didn't mention this in the other signs, but I am partnered with this lovely brand called Otter that has these bracelets. The reason I'm bringing this up is because these 3 bracelets they sent me as a part of their strength pack, which is great for endurance and endurance training. All 3 of these bracelets and the stones on them, high quality stones, lots of testing, support energetic protection and strength of mind and body. So go get this pack from their website. I have some discount codes for you below. But anyways, yeah, this may be a month of like taking things seriously, sort of getting your life back on track, staying in, etc. So enjoy it, Leo, okay? Thank you so much for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you have not already. Thank you guys. Bye.